I'm Celine Perkins from Perkins Dry Goods. Welcome to part 8 of the Frosty Friends Sew Along. The piece block we are going to start with today is a long pinwheel, and there are half square triangle units in it. So you take the background fabric and your pinwheel fabric, and first of all you draw a line corner to corner on your background fabric, or the fabric that's easiest to see the line on it, and then you'll stitch on either side of that line 1/4 of an inch away. Then you cut these apart and trim them to size. And today I'm going to demonstrate the slotted trimmers by Carrie Carr from New Leaf Stitches. They're actually called Clearly Perfect slotted trimmers. There are 2 sizes that come in the package so that you have a pretty wide range of triangle units that you can trim down. And what's really neat about these is you use them with your half square triangle unit unpressed. So it's still together just as it is when you cut it. There's a dotted line that you align on the stitching line, and then there are slots that will let you cut off the dog ears. So align your stitching line with that dotted line, trim on the outside, trim your dog ears off, pull this away, and you have a perfectly trimmed triangle unit that is now ready to press. And with these triangle units, you are going to be pressing to the background. So we'll set the seam, do a little finger press, press away, and you have your triangle unit. The next step is to take your triangle units, and you're going to make 2 smaller units, or a 2-patch unit of sorts. The first one has the pinwheel fabric against the background fabric. The second one has the background fabric against a contrast fabric that is in a square. So it's really important that you look at the pattern, lay your pieces out so that these are sewn to the correct side of this half square triangle unit. When you have all of your units sewn together, your 4-patch units, to assemble the block, you take each unit and you rotate it a half a turn so that the pinwheel points to the center. And then you have your long pinwheel and your contrast blocks rotating around the entire block. Then you'll sew this piece to this one, so you'll have a row. Do the same down here. You'll have 2 rows that you sew together, and all of these seams will be pressed open. So here's the finished block, and on the back you can see that everything is pressed open. That makes it a lot easier to sew this block to the other blocks in the quilt without having to worry about increased bulk where the seams meet. You make 3 of these blocks, so we have 1, 2, and then this third one will be put together. I've got the snowman body here, just fused where the pieces overlap, and my eyes and the buttons on the body marked. I've put the scarf together, and his scarf is tied off to the right, so I'm going to just fuse this where they overlap. And then I did pre-fuse the hat, so this is just a beanie hat, and we'll get the other pattern piece here. So line up the eyes. We'll get the beanie. There we go. Oops. And then I'll fuse just where they overlap. Let that cool off for a minute. In this snowman, the fabric number 1 is in the upper right hand, or I'm sorry, upper left hand corner. Now I'll fold this to finger press so I have the center. And put him down here. See what we got. Okay, that looks good. So we'll get him fused on. Snowman number 8 for the Frosty Friends sew along. The next steps will be getting these snowman appliqued with the blanket stitch and then putting the quilt top together. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.